a beautiful line of a branch, say a cherry branch, and you want a reflection to show in the water, because we consider the water part of the arrangement, just as we consider the container part of the arrangement. We don't put any flower in any container. So Tracy has chosen a Japanese bowl it's called in Japanese Emadoka, and she is using as her subject material, which will be the branch that extends over the water, of mock orange. It grows very profusely here in Southern California. The lovely white blossom also smells nice too. It's angled. There are rules in advanced Moribana for the length of the material, the point at which you insert it into the kenzan. The kenzan is a Japanese name for a needlepoint holder, and the slant at which you put your material. So she has inserted the mock orange into the kenzan and slanted it down about 70 degrees down and 45 degrees diagonally, so that it cuts across diagonally across the water. I believe she's arranging it from the back to herself and toward you. The length of the material is what we call container length, which means the diameter of the container plus the depth. But when you're using line material, since we are so fond of the beauty of the line, we often make it longer. She's adding filler material to fill out the arrangement.
Can I be there? Can I be with the kids?
It's important when you're using a slanting design such as this, where your main element goes to the side rather than straight up, to still have something going straight up so that you don't have a flat pancake look to your arrangement. But that line that goes straight up is often very delicate, very light, may only have 1 or 2 blossoms on it. It's just a hint of repeating what you have used as your main line. She's inserted the subject material, some filler material. She's also included the secondary, which is the same as the subject material, and is half the length of the subject. She's now adding her object and object fillers. The object is 1/2 the length of the subject stem. She will add a tall object filler and another to fill out and complement the arrangement. She's using materials that are seasonal. That is, this is early to midsummer. So she's using a white container, which is a light container, and using materials that are in bloom now. Since the basic color of the Ohara School of Ikebana is green, it is rare to find an Ohara arrangement that does not have green in it. Tracy is using leatherleaf fern for 2 reasons: to add green to the arrangement and to cover the kenzan as much as she can. Many people consider the kenzan unsightly, so it is covered with green material. If you're considering doing this yourself, you might consider flowering pear, which grows wild in San Diego. It's a city of San Diego tree that they put along their streets. Or any bush that has a vine-like property. This arrangement is meant to be viewed from the front. There are arrangements that we make that we call multi-side view, which means you would put them on a coffee table, on a dining table, in a hotel lobby, where people walk around and sit around on all sides. This is meant to be viewed from the front, and therefore would be in a Japanese home. Of course, it goes in the tokonomo, which is the niche in the living room. In an American home, you put it on a buffet against the wall, for example. The dish, that's it.